is Khutso Molekos. I am a marketing executive or marketing officer. I also own my own business called Khutso Media. I am also a mother. I'm a mother of 2 boys. One is 19 and the other is 3 months. So I was born with a disability called fibula hemimelia. So it is the malformation or not complete formation of my left limb, my left leg, between my knee and my ankle. I do not have all the bones that a normal bodied person would have. So I wear a prosthetic limb. I try to push myself in everything that I do. I also grew up as well with parents that constantly hammered into me that you are not different. You are able to do as much as everybody else is able to do, as much as you are packaged in a different body. So I have been living my life pushing those limits, making sure that I reach limits that I wanted to reach as personal goals, but then also limits that people would put in front of me and say that you can't do this, you can't do that. So I try and make sure that I challenge myself to be able to do those things just for my own bucket list, or just to make sure that I can do what I need to do to get through life comfortably and confidently as well with my disability or with my different ability. So growing up was difficult. It wasn't easy. I think I grew up with my parents. The household was very, very accepting of the kind of person that I was and what my abilities were, and then pushed me when I'm outside as a kid to break those boundaries and make sure that I can do what the other kids are doing. So I would run in athletics competitions. I played netball, I played cricket, I played hockey, made sure that I was able to do those sports that the other kids were playing, as much as it was harder for me to run for longer or run the same way that they would. So I would run track, but then run with a limp, a very obvious limp, and then I would not be able to run for long. So 100 meters was a lot. So I would always try and compare myself to what the other kids were doing as well. Make sure that, not make sure, but it would affect me quite a bit. Comparing myself, saying that okay, if I wanted to play netball with these kids, I need to be able to run or be able to catch ball and be as nimble as the other kids are in how they play game. And that left me open to a lot of teasing, a lot of ridicule, a lot of kids talking behind my back or leaving me out of things, thinking that no, she can't do what we can do, so we're just gonna kind of leave her out. Made growing up a little bit harder, but also opened up the chances and opened up the chances for me to actually know who I am and what I can do, and understand what my capabilities are. It made growing up tough, but I learned a lot of things that other kids would not have had to learn about themselves from a young age, right up until my adolescence. For a long time during my teenage years, I hid my disability a lot. I'd wear long pants. I would have my hand behind my back or inside my sleeve. I would not show people what my disabilities are. So I went through a phase where I started off younger and where I was just wearing shorts and being a kid and running around in sports, to completely hiding what my disabilities are. And only later on in life did I start recognizing that this hiding thing is actually limiting my own mental growth and physical growth as well. So yeah, growing up was quite a bit of a challenge.